welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have I had to think about what month this is, September Makeup and Beauty Empties. I did my summer Makeup and Beauty Empties a little bit into September, so this is only going to be about 3 weeks worth of stuff, which is why it's a lot less, but that's okay. I'm just happy to have it done, and I'm trying to get back on my regular schedule, so figured even though it's only 3 weeks, it's better just to get it done and, you know, get back into the rhythm of all this filming and everything else. So here is my little basket of stuff, and let's get into these empties. Let's start with the body care, the very limited body care. Yes, I still, you know, have one of those because I always do. Have some hair care, and then some skincare. I do have a lot of makeup this time for 3 weeks. I have 2 Curly Girl things. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. I actually really like this. I do have one more in my collection, and I probably would repurchase this once my other one is gone. I do like it. It is Curly Girl approved. It's really not that expensive. I get mine at Ulta, but I think you can get them at like Target, and maybe even Walmart's carrying them out. I'm not really sure. I usually get them at Ulta when they are running one of their specials, and you know, that's how I do. The next one is also Curly Girl approved. This is the Not Your Mother's Naturals hairline, and this is the Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter Curl Defining Combing Cream. That's a mouthful. Basically, it is kind of like a leave-in with a slight fixative. It moisturizes your curls, and you know, it gives them a little bit of definition. You really need to add, if you're going to do like a gel cast or something, you got to put something else on there. But even on days that I just want to do like air dry my hair, I will spray on like a leave-in conditioner, and I usually use the Not Your Mother's, and then I put a little bit of this through my hair and just leave it natural, like when I'm not filming or something like that, and it leaves my hair feeling really nice, and I don't get like super frizzy, and I am prone to frizz, so you know, I still like it. All right, let's get on to the skincare type things. I have a few of them here. This is the Skin Daily Renew Eye Serum. I did really like this. I used it under my eyes, and I also used it on my face a little bit because it is a gel consistency for a serum, and I actually liked it for my skin. I enjoyed it. I might consider purchasing it in the future. I still have other things that I need to get through, so we'll see when I get through all that stuff if I really want to purchase it again. The Clarisonic Refreshing Gel Cleanser. I actually did really like this, but they're not cruelty free, and yeah, I'm not going to run out and buy that. The Equate Beauty Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. I enjoyed this very much. If you guys remember Stephanie from the Daisy Girly, I started buying this because she had recommended it, and I really did like it. But I no longer need eye makeup remover in my life, in my collection, because I use like the microfiber cloths. I use the Campanelli towels, and they work so well for me. I've had some people say that they have some issues with microfiber towels. I have seen different varieties out there. They are not all created equal. The one that I use is so soft. It's like baby soft, and I've seen others that look like you should be washing your car with them. Yeah, I wouldn't use those on my face, but I know some types of weaves of microfiber can actually suck the natural moisture out of your skin. So the ones that I use don't do that, but I know some people do. But that is why I'm no longer going to be working with the eye makeup remover. I just don't need it. All right, let me see what else is in here. One more skincare is in here. It's a tiny guy. It's the Lancome Hydrozen. I didn't love it. I didn't absolutely hate it, but I didn't love it either. I actually think, even though it felt lightweight, I actually think it made me break out. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of things that make me break out. I'm old enough that I shouldn't get breakouts, but I still do because I'm an oily girl. So if I find a trigger, then yeah, I don't go back to it. Oh, I found one more in the bottom. This is the Balea. Don't ask me how to say it because it's in German. It is the cherry mask. It came in like 2 parts. Honestly, I didn't like it at all. This is another one that was just too much for my really oily skin. It was definitely a moisturizing mask. I much prefer, I think it's the watermelon one is the one that I use that actually is almost like a clay mask. And I think that's the one that I liked. I had a friend from Germany send them to me, and I just don't remember anymore because I think I used that last year. But I can't get that anyway, but it just was not right for my skin. I think if it was someone that had dry skin, they probably would love that. All right, let's get into the makeup because I have a few. First one is the Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I finally finished it. Yes. And I'll be working on another one soon. I still have several in my collection, and always happy to get something out. I've got a bunch of sifters here. We don't count those. But one of them went into this. This is the Bare Minerals Rose Gossamer. Actually, this one still has its sifter. That's for something else I'm working on. So I finished the Rose Gossamer. I am happy to have that done. I have decided that that really is not a good color for me. For my skin tone, it's definitely way too cool. And yeah, that's not for me. The Ulta Beauty Finishing Powder in Light to Medium. I did really like this. It is the last one that I have of this in my collection. I'm kind of sad to see it go, but I do still have some other powders that I need to get through before I purchase anything new. But that is probably going to be on my repurchase list. All right, let's pull out the rest of this stuff because I got some little pans here from some depotted stuff, and, you know, they fall to the bottom and sometimes they're hard to find. All right, and I have a hair in there, which is kind of yucky, but all right, let's get that out of the way. I have another lipstick sample from Avon that is done. I did dig it out. I have no idea what color it is because it wore off of the bottom, but I did really enjoy it. It was a very nude color, so I was able to wear it with a lip liner that I'm working on that is way too dark, and that actually kind of toned it down and gave me kind of like a cool neutral nude kind of lip, which I enjoyed, and that's kind of how I used that one up. I finished 2 Buxom lip glosses. Both of them were really close when I did my last Empties video. I mean, they were, like, if you look at this, it was down to here, and they both were right about that mark. And yeah, I finished them. I scraped them both out. Hopefully you can see that they're pretty scraped out. Stoppers were out of them, and yeah, they're done. Happy to have more lip glosses done. Let's see, Benefit Gimme Brow. This was the number 3. I enjoyed this. I even took the stopper out, and in person you can see the daylight through the sides, but yeah, I don't think it's going to show up on camera. Again, I did enjoy that. That was the last brow gel in my collection. I really need a brow gel because these things, even though they're kind of on the thin side, they do get a little wonky and out of control. I need to buy another one. I'm going to see if I can hold out until we can get to like the Black Friday sales, because I just, I don't want to go out and spend a bunch of money right now. So I'm going to try to hold off. I have a brow mousse, but it doesn't really hold well. I'm attempting to use that to see if I can get by with that for a little while. And hopefully Black Friday, nose itches, I will be purchasing something else. I don't remember if it's Essence or Catrice that has one that people, I think it's called Make Me Brow, but I don't remember who makes it, that I want to try. If there's any others, I know other people have suggested things before and I just can't remember them off the top of my head. But if you have any suggestions, cruelty-free, that have like the tiny little wand, that's what I'm looking for, so I can have some control, because I have really thin eyebrows. All right, I have the Neutrogena lip moisturizer. Cleaned it out completely. It was just okay. I didn't find it moisturizing enough for my lips, which are always dry, and you know, it's not cruelty-free anyway. This was the Peachy Keen blush from e.l.f. I enjoyed this a whole lot. It was very neutral, like slightly warm neutral, but I like that peachy color for me, and it worked nice, and I'm kind of sad to see it go, but I got plenty of other blushes to work on. All right, the last four are all eyeshadows. The first one is a Coastal Scents Discontinued Mica Pigment. This was the Interfined Red Mica Powder. I had to look on the back. I actually have it labeled to know what I had pressed in there. And that's another one. I enjoyed it in the beginning, and I didn't really love it by the time we got to the end, but alas, it's gone. This was the shade Lust from the Alter Ego Temptress palette, which is the sultry dupe. I enjoyed it a whole lot, and I'm kind of sad to see it go, but I do have sultry, so I have the same shade in the sultry palette, so it's okay. It was a very good warm transition shade for me. And I have two eyeshadows that I finished from one of the Depotted e.l.f. quads. I want to say it was the Blushing Beauty. Yeah, Blushing Beauty quad. I think that's which one it was from. Don't quote me on that. It could have been Happy Hour, but I think it was Blushing Beauty. All right, so in total for the month, I finished 23 products. Not bad for 3 weeks. I'll take it. And that was a total of $126. Nope, I lied. I was looking at the difference of my mental goal. $123.97. Yeah, so not that bad, not that great. I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. I did not do monetary goals this year, but I do keep track of everything just because I'm curious. I'm always curious what I'm finishing up. So far on the year, I have finished $832.66 worth of products. The reason that number is so low for me is because I have worked a lot on Depotted products that were part of like big palettes, whether it was blush, bronzer, highlighter, concealers, things like that, so they don't have a monetary value when I finish them until I finish the entire palette. So it doesn't seem like a high number, but that is because, you know, I'm finishing pans of things where it doesn't have any value. So I'm not mad at it. I'm still getting stuff done. I'm still getting stuff out, and you know, I feel pretty good about it. This year could have been better, as we all know, but it could have been a lot worse. So I'm just kind of trying to stay on my straight and narrow, stay in my lane, and do my thing. And I will have another one of these next month. I have some things that are getting kind of close, so hopefully I'll have a good empties month for you for the month of October, which obviously I will show you in November. But all right, I'm going to wrap this up. It's getting late, and I feel like I'm kind of rambly right now. So yeah, that is it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.